Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we would like to write a program that calculates and prints the sum of all numbers from 1 to 10. To do that, I'm initializing a variable called total to be 0. I'm having a for loop and I'm iterating over variable I between the range 1 and 11. So it loops through numbers 1 to 10, okay? And for each iteration, I'm having total plus equal I. So we are checking, we are having the summation of i's into the total variable. And basically here, I'm printing out the total. So let me run the code. It says that the sum is 55, but how this 55 is being printed? I mentioned earlier in another coding exercise, when we are having plus equal sign, it means that we are having this formula, total plus I, okay? So this is the formula. So the first time I equals 1, we enter. It means that total equals, so total is initially set to be 0, okay? So new total equals 0 plus I equals 1 plus 1. So total equals 1, okay? Then I equals 2, total equals 1 plus 2. Why? So this one comes from this formula. So this is total plus I. So this one is the value of total which we calculated in the previous iteration to be 1. And this 2 comes from this I that is coming from this I, okay? I equals 2 in this iteration. Therefore, now total equals 3. We have I equals 3. Total equals 3 plus 3 equals 6. Okay, why 3 plus 3? So this 3 comes from this 3. So we calculated the total in the previous iteration, and this 3 comes from I equals 3 because the formula, the new total, is total plus I. Okay, the already value of total plus the current I. And then when I equals 4, we are having the total equals 6 plus 4. Therefore, total equals 10. Then I equals 5. We are having total equals 10 plus 5. So total would be 15. Then we are having I equals 6. Total equals 15 plus 6. So total equals 21. Then we are having I equals 7. Total equals 21 plus 7. Therefore, total equals 28. Then we are having I equals 8. We are having total equals 28 plus 8. It equals 36, if I'm not mistaken. 26, yeah. 28 plus 8 is 36. And then we are having I equals 9. So total equals 36 plus 9. So the total is now 45. And finally, I equals 10. And total equals 45 plus 10. So total is 55, which is this number that we got here. So basically, in this code, we are iterating over values for I between 1 and 10. We are looping through numbers 1 and 10, and we are calculating and adding the current number to the total number. So total initially equals 0. In the first iteration, total is 0. We are adding the first iteration, I equals 1. So total is now 1. Then I equals 2, 2 plus that previous one. Then I equals 3, 3 plus the previous 3 of the total. So we are increasing the value of 1 to 10 in each iteration to total. So we are having one total, which is summing over all the values that is being iterated between 1 and 10. So it is going to give us the sum of all numbers from 1 to 10. This is how it works, because total starts from 0 and we are increasing the value of the I in each iteration. As you see here, I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And these are added to the previous value of I. So you see to previous value of total, because total was 0, so I equals 1, 1 plus 0 it's 1. Then this old value is here, and in the second iteration number 2 is added to that, so it is 3 now. And the I is 3, we are adding it to already existing total, which is 3, so it's 6 now. 6 is added to number 4, their summation is added to number 5, their summation is added to number 6, their summation is added to numbers 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we reach the output of sum of all numbers from 1 to 10 is 55. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we would like to write a program that asks the user to enter the price of 3 items one by one, and we would like to use a loop to collect the prices and calculate the total cost. To do that, we are initializing a variable called total cost to be 0. Then I'm using a for loop starting from I. So the I variable is initialized starting from 1, and ends at 3, because the start is inclusive and is exclusive. So if I type down the range between 1 and 3, I is going to take values 1 and 2, because the end, that 3, is exclusive. So therefore, if we want to ask for 3 items, we need to ask for the range of 1 to 4. So for any I in the range 1 to 4, we are going to ask the user to show the message saying that enter the price of the item 1, for example, item 2 and item 3, and whatever the user is going to enter is going to be converted to float and then be assigned to the price variable here. Okay, and the price variable here is going to be added to the total price. When we are having the plus equal sign, it means that total underline price variable equals to total underscore price plus price. Okay, so this equation equals to this one. They are doing the same thing, but it is a way to write it more concise. So you can write it down like this if it's a bit complex for you or confusing. So it means that the total price, the new total price, equals to total price plus the price. So in the first iteration, the total price equals 0, and the price is whatever the user is going to enter. So imagine that the user is going to enter prices are 20, 25, and 10. Okay, these are the prices. So when I equals 1, price equals 20. So the user is going, we assume that the user is going to enter 20. So total price equals 0 plus 20. Why? Total price, this is the formula, equals total price plus price. So the total price in the first iteration from before that, we know that total price equals 0. And then 20 is the number that we assume that the user is going to enter for the first product. So this means that total price equals 20. Okay. And in the next iteration, we are having this. For example, when I equals 2, price equals 25. This is just an assumption. And then we are going to, I'm assuming these assumptions because I want to give you a hint and a detailed examples, a detailed explanation of how this total price is being calculated. So total price equals total price plus price. So here it is total price plus price, and total price was 20 from the previous iteration, and the newly entered price is 25, so it is equal to 45 now. And in the last iteration, when I equals 3, price equals 10, because we assume that the user is going to enter number 10, and total price is calculated as the previous total price, which is 45, plus the newly price that is added by the user, which is 10. Therefore, the output will be 55. And we mentioned that in the output, after doing the calculation, we mentioned that total price is 55. So when I run this code, sorry, I'm having an error in this part here. So when I run this code, it asks me enter the price of the item. So I enter 20 first, okay? When I enter 20, it says enter the price of the item again, because there are 3 items that we are going to enter. So the second item price is 25 based on my assumption here, and it again says that enter the item. I'm assuming that the third item price is 10, so it is going to calculate the total price item is 55. Why it asked me 3 prices here? Because we were having a range from 1 to 4, and 4 is exclusive. Therefore, it is going to ask 3 times to enter the total price, and whenever I'm entering the price, it is adding the price to the total price variable, which was initially set to be 0, and in each iteration we added the price that we entered here to this total price variable, so the sum will be 55. So in this example, we learned how a for loop can help us to work as a calculator. For example, in shops, when you're going to a shop and you're giving several items to the cashier, the system of that cashier is using the same mechanism and logic to calculate the total price for you. Thank you for watching.